We had an awesome race at Dover. The car was fast, but I had an issue with my radio right at the beginning of the race. And I basically pulled over and was running like pace speeds, screaming on my radio, "Where's my radio?" And then that about 3 or 4 laps went by. Caution came out. The leaders split me at one point, which made the moment of the race on TV. So the leaders split me, and then caution came out. We went in, we fixed it, we put on tires, and then the car was fast as shit. It was great. And we came from 24th all the way to 12th. It was awesome. And Dover was definitely the craziest track I've ever ran, bar none, easily. You can't even imagine it. It's so hard to describe. And it's frustrating because people that have never been in a race car in their whole life, especially not at this capacity, will like say a thing intended to give advice. And I'm like, you have absolutely no idea what the fuck you're talking about. People were like, "Oh, you just draft." And I'm like, yeah, it's not how that works. It would be great if it was like video games, but it's not like the video game. It's very stupid. We're going to pull up some videos here, and I'm going to kind of give you a breakdown. So first run was terrifying. Also, God, I can't really talk about. Let's just say there's a chance my career ends immediately, like within a week. So I think it's very unlikely, but I talked to somebody today, and it might all end very soon. There's a small possibility. All right, so let's pull up this race here. It was wild. It was easily the hardest race I've ever driven in my entire life. Hey, well, that was me. Oh my God, they got me in there. Look.
On behalf of General Tire.
What? So we're right here. There's the frog car right there. So I'm in 17th right here. You can see this right here. We're in 17th. And I think like 10 or 12 laps in, my radio goes out. And I had no idea. Because, I talked to some leadership and they were like, if you have a radio issue, you pull off the track. And I'm like, no, I agree with that. I just didn't really know. I didn't know I was having a radio issue. I just noticed that no one said anything for 3 laps. I'm like, wait a second, what's happening? And then the leader got on my inside and bumped me a little bit. And then I went up and I was like, uh-oh, something bad's happening. And I pulled to the inside line and then caution came out. So it was so fast. It was like the craziest shit. Did you switch to backup radio, Cole? No. So my radio, which is taped, it's taped to my helmet, so it can't come undone. Somehow it came undone during the race. And what I think happened is my radio was stuck in one of my belts, like my, strap for my race car. And I pulled to the right because the G-forces, and it ripped it out of my ear. That's what I think. You'll see the leaders split me here in a second. That's when I've lost my radio completely. And I have lost the radio right around here. This is where I had no radio, by the way.
Tries to get to the outside, and now he's just trying not to get into the wall.
Look at this. Look at this shit.
Got a few different ways to get back up to speed.
Boom! And that was my fault, 100%. I should have been on the bottom line, but I didn't have a radio. And I had just realized I didn't have a radio. It was scary, man. Yeah, right here. Caution came out and saved my ass. So I was like, let's go pit. Please, God, I got to fix this. And then after this, we're good. I fixed my radio and I started last right here. See, so I'm 4 laps down right here. I unlapped myself from a bunch of these guys later. So here comes the frog car. Yeah, so Greg Van Alst and me were battling. Greg Van Alst was leading the points last week. You just got a bunch of these cars. These short track cars are so fast. So how I'm 6 laps down in the first run. 6 laps down in the first run, guys. I only go like 1 more lap down after this because we put tires on and we start getting fast. So we're gonna go back green here. And this is when I start getting really fast. And right now, the reason I'm not really tight up to these guys on these restarts is because I have no reason to be. Talladega was different, right? I was tight on these guys on the restarts. On this race, we're already a couple laps down. We had a really bad first run. I'm trying to survive now. That was my goal. And that was a good plan because it really helped. It really worked out, man. Okay, this is a bad wreck, guys. This is a real bad wreck right here. This wreck was terrifying. Amber Balkan got hurt, and I was really worried. I don't know why, but I was just like asking John if I was like, man, I was like, does she have her window net down? And he's like, no, not yet. And I was like, kind of worried. You don't want anybody to get hurt, man. So it's always scary to see people that you roughly know in real life get hurt. You're like, oh God, it's rough, man. I would never want to feel a hit like this. So he gets a flat right front, I think, and hits the wall maybe. Yeah. Oof. And then she hits the wall even harder. Look at this.
The self-cleaning banks is going to put her right into the
Damn. Woo, that's a hard hit, man. My spotter was like, stay away from the 20. He's going to be going through the field. Stay away from the 20. I made sure to stay behind this 20 car, even on the outside. I was like, yeah, I'm staying behind that guy. So now we're in 18th right now. We're about to move up to 16th here. If I would have never had that radio trouble, we'd be in 14th right now. So there's another move where they all the leaders, we went 4 wide because I was passing this guy Wilson, even though I was 2 laps behind him. We were passing him, and I was going for a pass on the outside or something, and the leaders caught us, and he kept battling me, and I was like, I don't know what to do, and then they were just all over us. There it is. Woo! Look, dude, people get mad, and there's a lot of people that get angry, right? Because the lap car is there, but it really spices up the race a little. And there's definitely never my intention to be in the way. You know, thanks. The second time right here was DL Wilson. We were just like fucking really close, and but it ended up being all right. You know, but we survived, and it's always a big deal on TV, and everybody's like, "Oh my god," you know what I'm saying? It's always like a move of the race. So at least it's exciting, but I aim to never be in the way again. Oh! I haven't seen this yet, by the way. I haven't seen this yet. So Sawala's got in the wall, man. 15th. We should be 14th. Yeah, we're 14th actually. We passed Michael Maples. I was so close to a top 10. It's kind of crazy. So now we're starting to survive a long time. So we're starting to get some speed in the car. The 15 just did not clear. Thank you, now, Sharon. I am also looking forward to the Watkins win. So there's my frog ass. This happened right in front of my ass, by the way. So she tried to clear up, and her teammate Chris Wright was not about that life. Right here I am. You see me on the inside right here. I was like, I saw it coming too. I saw it. So there I am. See, now it's like a little bit tougher for us to go a lap down because all of us are getting faster. So Ed Pompa in front of me gets a flat right front tire, and we come home 12th. Very big comeback from being now last. We had a good day, man. We had a good day. I found myself in a bad spot a bunch of times, and we've had a meeting about that and what we're going to do differently going forward. And yeah, it's a lot of racing deals, a lot of weird stuff. So Kansas is learned a lot at Dover. Kansas is Saturday. I'm going to fly down there Thursday. Maybe practice on Friday, maybe not, and then we'll see what's going to happen. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Very, very exciting.